Hey everybody, my name's Mousie, and today we're starting a new Let's Play on the GameCube. Yes. Now, I've been really scared to do this game because I love it so much that I don't want to do it an injustice, but I'm really excited to do it just because it's one of my favourite GameCube games of all time! Ah, dang it! Yeah, so we're gonna play... Oh, I need to close a thing and let it spin up. Come on, spin up. Don't break. Oh, there we go. Okay. Zelda Twilight Princess! Yay! Woohoo! Even though it's one of my favourite games in the world, I still have to record it in 50 hertz because otherwise the capture card crashes. Even though it's one of my favourite games in the world, it's still... There still will be parts where I'll need a like a guide to help me find stuff, because I get so stuck in some places it's ridiculous. I can get, even on dungeons I know really well, like the first dungeon I can get confused about where to go. Like I've even started I started practicing it the other day, trying to get, you know, a feel for the game. So we're going to start a new game and we are going to clear all that. No, don't. By the way, I'm fully aware that this is in a 4x3, and I'm really not pleased that it is. But, you know, there's nothing I can do about that right now. If I want to record it, I have to record it in, oh, God dang it. I have to no! Dang it! Stop being overzealous with the being. Yeah, if I want to record it, I have to record it in 4x3, which is really ridiculous because I'm going to call my horse Steve, even though I'm fairly certain she's a lady horse, but whatever. It can be, it's non-gender specific, so apart from the times in the game where it calls her her, but whatever. Yeah, they look fine. If it gets too dark, I'll just get YouTube to lighten them up. Shh, cutscene. Why am I saying shh, cutscene? I need to read it for you. Dang it. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. He has a weird mustache. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favour to ask of you, Mousie. That's me! I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? Weird moustache man. You have never been to Hyrule, right? No, I haven't. In the kingdom of Hyrule there is a great castle, and around it is a castle town, a community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world. What? And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. He's a very smart man, is this man? And Link, or Mousie, stands up defiantly. And there's Steve, our horse. Yeah, by the way, I'm fully aware that this is in 4x3. I don't want it to be. I want to record in widescreen, but most of the fixes that I found on the internet are for recording it on Windows operating systems and programs using that. And I genuinely can't find a way to fix it in iTV or iMovie and stuff like that, and I get confused and I don't know what to do, so it's a bit shit, but what are you gonna do? There's one of the boys that we'll undoubtedly be rescuing, called Colin. Colin is cool. Cool Colin. Who's this? She gonna rub off with my horse? I'm gonna bitch slap her in the head. Pa-chang! Just like that. Hello, weird running man. Hey, Mousie, you there? Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listened to me lately. We gotta help him herd his stupid goats. Hey, where's Steve? That girl took her down there. Right. So, if my memory serves, we get control of ourselves. Yes, yes. Right, okay. Yeah, the first place you want to go is, once you've acclimatized to the controls, is just down here. You can roll to make yourself travel faster, of course, but, you know, like that. Wah! Wah! And you can pick up stuff. Blah, but there's not a lot you can do, really, at the beginning of the game. You just got to run here and go into the little pond that we passed in the opening cutscene to find Steve and Ilya. Sandals, no socks. He's got style, this one. Oh, hi, Mousie. I watched Steve for you. Why do I find that so funny? He's just called Steve. I'm the easiest person to make laugh in the world. Ridiculous. Stupid knock-knock jokes and I get creased up laughing. Right, okay, let's talk to these. Steve is a girl... Oh, come on! Ugh. Steve is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. Oh, but listen, Mousie, could you do something for me? Could you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Steve likes. Okay, it's really simple. There are these horseshoe-shaped pieces of grass everywhere in the world, and if you press A when you pick one up, that happens! And it makes Epona come after you. I mean Steve. It's such a nice melody. Steve looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back, but don't you make her do too much work, okay? Okay, let's jump on! And riding Epona is pretty easy actually. You just point in the direction you want her to go, and she travels. You can press A to make a dash like this, and it's like, pow, super fast horse times. Super fast horse times. And, yeah, and that's how to make her run really fast. But we're at about 8 minutes, so we'll go and start the shepherding mission, which is the main part of this first day. And here is one of the many, many towns and villages we will visit. There's a lot more stuff we need to do here. A shit ton of stuff that we need to do here. But not for the while. Wow, flashy. Basically, where we need to go is where the screen's pointing, right up there, to that gate. So, you can, if you're not careful like me, you can get turned around in this place quite a bit. I mean, I get lost in here loads, especially coming from, because this game did have a Wii port as well, where the entire game is flipped, because most people realised that they were playing, like they would use the Wii remote in their right hands, and I guess Miyamoto or whoever thought that swinging with the right hand but it was swinging the left hand seemed a bit disorientating, so they flipped the entire game. It was really trying to find a guide for it's like hell, especially for the GameCube one, because you gotta go. If they say you gotta turn left and then you go and then you gotta go right, but they mean right in the GameCube one, don't they? And it's like, oh my god. Yeah, me and Steve better herd the goats back. This could not be simpler, to be honest. I think it could only be simpler if it was called press A. Because all you have to do is get by the goats and they run away. If you press A to, as it says down there, whoop, 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 it scares the goats into the paddock. Is it a paddock? I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna call it. Get out of the way. We're just gonna move the goats around here. Get this one straggler, then cut back. Try and get all the goats. Come on. And you, go on, get in. There we go. Piece of piss. Hot piss. Hot piss. Mousie, Steve, much obliged to both of y'all. I can recover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you. So just sit back and relax, bud. I should give all these voices, but I'm not a good voice actor. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud, and I'll get the fences set up. Ooh, sorry that took so long. Are you really? Okay then, you're ready. You're right. Well, you'll get tired of riding. Just jump the gate and head back into the village, okay, bud? Okay, bud. Now, the trick to jumping is to press in A. So your horse. I keep saying Epona, but I know she's called Steve. The trick to jumping fences and stuff is to press A. Yes, I want to save. We're going to capitalise on this. Is to press A just as the just before the fence, so you can get enough time for Epona to get some speed up, and then she vaults over it herself. To save your game, during the game. Okay, but I don't need to know about that because I'm boss. We will be using that a lot later. I think because I'm not happy with it being in 4x3, but I'm gonna have to make the most of it. Hey, wake up! To say we're going to leave it here, considering that it's already 11 minutes. So this is Mousie saying, rate, comment, subscribe, do that funky given stuff. Thank you for watching. If anyone has any tips how to get these widescreen on a on a Mac or in iMovie or something like that, or even in Final Cut Pro. I mean, well, Final Cut Pro doesn't really like the files that I import them in, but I can get that fixed sooner or later. So if anyone has any helpful tips, it would be much appreciated. Okay, bye.